Hi guys, I am Megan Graham and today I'm here to talk to you about Retin A for your skin. So Retin A is an amazing product, and as a beauty entrepreneur I wind up talking to a lot of women and I hear their concerns, and over I hear that Retin A did not work for them. So in this video I'm going to be teaching you my tried and true method for beginning Retin A and ramping up with your use of it so that you have a really successful run and you have your most beautiful skin that you've ever had in your life. Okay, maybe when you were a baby you had the most beautiful skin, but your most beautiful skin that you've ever had in your life as an adult, especially a woman over 30, over 40, or over 50 years old. So first of all, why would you want to use Retin A? Retin A is one of the most miraculous creams around. I think it's better than any of the expensive creams that you will find in, I can't say their names, can I? But any of the luxurious and expensive department stores. So I used to work in a department store and I was actually a makeup artist, and we sold so much skincare. It was incredibly expensive. We're talking about, $200, $300, $400 creams. And none of those creams can do for your skin what Retin A can do for your skin. Important to know, I am not a doctor, but I have been in the field of beauty for years and years, and Retin A is my secret weapon. Now, I've been off of Retin A for a little while, and I'm just ramping up with my use again. And as I was talking to my clients, and hearing their concerns, a lot of them said, I had it didn't work for me, it dried out my skin, it didn't give me the results that I wanted. So I wanted to bring you my tried and true methods of using this, because Retin A has so many amazing benefits. You do not want to miss out on using this amazing cream. It is not very expensive to get. You do need a prescription from a doctor or dermatologist, but it is absolutely amazing. So I'm not using Retin A for a problem, as in I don't have acne that I'm trying to get rid of with Retin A and things like that. I'm using it for its anti-aging benefits, and I'm using it for the glow that it provides my skin when I use it. Most people, when they use Retin A, do what is suggested by their doctor, and that is to use it every single day. And I'm just going to tell you that when you use Retin A every single day, you're going to wind up with a really red face, super dry skin, and it's probably even going to be uncomfortable for you. So most people that start by using Retin A every day are not going to continue. I think that those people are kind of like the people that go to the gym right after Christmas, and they go to the gym for 2 hours every day and they just kill themselves, and then they wind up quitting. So when I bring you something new for beauty, I'm always bringing you something sustainable. I'm bringing you something that you can use in your everyday life. And when you have something that you can do successfully and then it brings you results, you're going to continue it. Now, the results might be slower, but they're going to be there. And if you overuse it and then quit it, you're obviously not going to see the results. So here is how I use Retin A. First of all, I never use Retin A every single day in the beginning. I start by using Retin A one time per week. And I actually record how frequently I'm using my Retin A so that I'll know how my skin reacted to it, and then I can just ramp up a little bit and use it more frequently. So at night, I wash my face, and after I wash my face, I set a timer for 20 minutes just to let my face completely dry, and then I take a little drop of Retin A about the size of a pea, and I put it on my skin, and I put it all over. I'm sparing as far as this area right around my mouth and right around my nose, and I only put a very, very, very small amount under my eyes. Now, after I apply my Retin A, I wait for 20 more minutes. Again, I set a timer. I know this takes a little bit of time, but I'm spacing it out so that my skin can get the benefits, and then I actually moisturize on top of my Retin A. What I used to do is not to moisturize, and my skin felt like scaly snake skin. I mean, you can imagine it was so dry, it was so parched, and it didn't feel good. So first I start by doing it one time per week. I moisturize after I use it, and I go to sleep. I'm always doing it at night. I completely avoid the sun because you're starting to expose that baby skin, that glowing skin, and you must be sure to wear plenty of protection because you wouldn't bring a newborn baby out and just drop it in front of the sun. So it is exactly the same thing with your skin. You need to pamper it and baby it and stay completely out of the sun. Now, for the first week or two, I'm only using it once per week. And then I start moving up and I apply it once every 6 days. If my skin is still feeling okay, it's not too flaky, there might be a little bit of dryness, but nothing out of control, then I will move into every 5 days. So right now with my skin, that's actually where I'm staying. I'm in the every 5-day phase, and I'm just about to go into the every 4-day phase. Now my skin is still looking really good. There are some things, of course, that I want to work on with it, but I'm really pleased with the results, and I can see where it's working on different acne scars that I have and fine lines and things like that. So it's really doing its job. Now, one of the things that I find really important when I'm using Retin A is also to take a little bit of an exfoliant at least every other day, because Retin A is creating a little bit of dryness and a little bit of flaking skin. So if I don't actually gently exfoliate, I'm going to have worse looking skin than before. Now, my preferred thing to exfoliate is actually to use a very gentle facial brush. I love to use a facial brush because it's so gentle. It gets into these folds around my nose. It exfoliates everything in ways that my hands feel really clumsy to do. I myself use my facial brush every single day because it's so gentle. So when I do my morning cleanser, I'm actually using my facial brush and I'm just taking that dead skin off and anything that the Retin A is helping to move off of my face and refresh. Everyone is always so surprised to hear how simple it can be to ramp up with Retin A, and most of the people that I spoke to that did not have good results with Retin A were just doing it the wrong way. So they were trying to jump right in and use it every single day, and they were unhappy because their skin looked worse, not better. Now, when I do it slowly and gradually, I may not be experiencing the results as well, but I am able to ramp up and look good the entire time. I don't have any downtime in my appearance, and I need to look good each and every day. Between running my salon, doing social media, and really trying to inspire my clients to be their best, I can't have a day where I come in and I'm shedding like a snake. I mean, ew, just so gross. So I really hope that this was helpful to you. I am not a doctor, and I definitely recommend speaking to your dermatologist about what percentage of Retin A you should start with and how frequently you should be applying it. But I personally swear by my Retin A skincare routine, and that is to ease into it gradually. Just like with anything in life, when you start out slowly and you do something that's sustainable, you are going to have better results. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm working to try to bring you some of the things that I do in my daily life because they really work. I'm not over the top with beauty. I don't sit around in front of a magnifying mirror or go to the dermatologist weekly to get treatments. I do simple, easy things at home, and I just have a lot of 5-minute beauty tricks, and they work. So I've been taking great care of my skin, honestly, only since I was 28 years old, and now I'm 44, and I feel like it's really paid off. Now, of course, my skin could be more perfect. I feel like if I had a little bit more sleep or more hydration, that would be even better. But you know what? We have to be easy on ourselves and realize that each of us can only do what we can do.